I mean, they're a good basketball team. They threw their punches. We took their punches. We threw our punches, and they took ours. I think for us, we just wanted to play as hard as we possibly could and execute our plays at the highest level. And I think we kind of got stuck. We got stagnant for a little bit. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way basketball goes and life goes in general. So for us, I think
Everybody look at us crazy, but
you just got to look at it for what it is and just be appreciative of the fight we had tonight. I don't think you see many teams, especially this deep in the season, fight for their season like we did.
What did they do in the second half to kind of threw you guys off to start the second half?
I think it was just for us. It was kind of just a lack of energy and effort to start off the second half. But I think obviously we picked it up, and obviously, I mean, if we come out with the energy and effort and throw our punches earlier, it may end up being a different result. But I mean, you never know.
Caleb, was trying to will you guys back into the game or do everything. When you watched him go through that, what is going through your mind?
Push that 6-point lead.
I wouldn't say in the moment. I don't know what I'm really thinking in the moment because we're just trying to win the basketball game. Your mind's in winning a basketball game. It doesn't matter who scores. You just want to get it done. But looking back on it, he's a fighter. No disrespect, but no matter what the media says about that man, people have dragged his name through the mud. People have talked the worst ways about him. For him to be the man he is, to be a stand-up guy, to be the great person he is, and him to go out with a performance like that, you can't ask for much more. I mean, he's one of the greatest college basketball players to ever touch a basketball at the guard position. So, I mean, I appreciate him more than he knows, more than words can describe, and I'm just appreciative that I got to be a part of his last season in college basketball.
10, 15 years from now, that's something I'm forever grateful for. What are you feeling right now? Thank you.
Yeah, you just it's frustration. You just sad. You kind of everywhere because your season's over. You didn't notice in the moment, but it's gonna be your last time playing with some of the guys from the team. Last time throwing on that jersey with these guys, with the group of guys we had, and if I could do it 10 times over, I would choose these dudes every time. So it's a rush of emotions. It's unexplainable almost.
How are you it felt like every time you guys went on a run, they answered.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough question. Probably.
They're just a really good basketball team.
Yeah, they're like you said, they're a really good basketball team. I mean,
all over the place.
they're a team that's proved time and time again that they're able to win big games. So, I mean, you got to tip your hat to them. Hell of a team. They have great players on their team. So, I think for us, we were just trying to throw our best punches and fight for our season, and that's all you can ask from a group.
Starting to think bigger picture right now. But at the same time, super proud of my guys.
What are some of the memories that stick out from
the whole program and the whole team for the fight?
I love these dudes. I say that's the thing that sticks out. We have great people, and I think a lot of times coaching staffs in colleges recruit to get really good basketball players. And I think this program understands the culture, and they understand how to recruit really good people, because it's hard to put together a group of guys that are really skilled and really good at the game of basketball if they're not good people and they don't mesh well. So for us, I think the coaching staff did a great job of putting together people that are genuine great people that are well-spoken, people that know how to conduct themselves in any room, whether it's basketball, socially, outside of basketball. I think the coaching staff did a great job on that.
Can you just summarize your thoughts right now?
Just how resilient of a group we are. I mean, to be down 19, to cut it to 5, with multiple chances to, obviously, put ourselves in a position to win a game. It hurts, but just like Trey said, I don't think too many people, thought we would be in this position that we're in right now. And obviously, the goal is to make it farther, but it hurts just because, the group that we have is so resilient. We've been through so much, including myself, and I know some of the other guys, the personal battles that, we fought this year, but, to stick together as a group and a collective, and, we gave our best efforts out there, and, hopefully, we made, some of the people in Tucson proud. I know some of them are pretty upset, though, but, hopefully but
haters are always gonna be haters.
Yeah.
You know, in the second half, they got off to that strong start.
Yeah.
You know, what were they doing? Were they doing anything differently that you guys weren't prepared for? Or what was going on there?
I just think, you know, from my perspective, I feel like some of the, you know, shots they were making were easy shots, uncontested. We didn't, I guess, put enough pressure on them, make them do different things, get them out their first action. But I feel like once, you know, the game or the second half went on, we started to do that more, pick up our aggressiveness, and that's when we started cutting into the, you know, the lead and we made our run.
You got a bucket. I think when they were up by 19, you were the first one to score.
Yeah.
You kind of just you got a little amped up.
Yeah.
And it felt like after that, Caleb really started to get on the run as well.
Yeah.
Like watching Caleb do what he was doing and trying to carry the team back. Like, what was going through your head watching him do that?
You know, obviously me and JB had early foul trouble. And, you know, Caleb is, you know, special. And so it wasn't surprising to me that, you know, he played the way he did. But I just told him, like, I got the defensive end, bro. Just keep doing your thing on offense, and, you know, we're gonna try to, you know, help you carry the, you know, the load. And, you know, we tried our best. And, you know, shout out to him for doing the best he could to keep us in the game, because he definitely did.
You played 2 years with Caleb. What's you know, how do you feel about, you know, this is the end for him?
For sure.
How would you summarize, you know, your time with him here?
It's really undescribable. Nobody really knows how connected and how much love there is between me and him. I see the work he puts in night in and night out. And with him, we have conversations when, you know, the world was against us. You know, we had you know, a bond that, you know, lasted. It was gonna last forever. And you know, we had an emotional little talk before y'all came in here. And, you know, that's gonna be my brother forever. So obviously it sucks, but, you know, I know God got him. And he's gonna do great things.
I know it wasn't the ideal game you guys wanted, but, you know, how are you feeling? If you can just summarize this game and really the season for you.
You know, it was a tough season, but I feel like, you know, proud of the guys and you know, all the adversity we went through, and, you know, just the turnaround we made. You know, I think we won like a couple games in a row in the Big 12. Nobody thought they had us bottom. They had us bottom in the Big 12. You know, I think we ended up top 3, top 4. Proud of the guys. You know, we wish we could have had, you know, a whole media timeout. We just had one of those back and make some adjustments, and, you know, we were right there in that game after the comeback, but, you know, they just made more plays than us.
When Caleb is doing what he was doing in the second half to try and get you guys back into the game, like, what are you thinking watching that? Because it was a little bit more than just a guy that was on the run. It looked like he was trying to physically will you guys back.
Yeah. No, you know, that's what Caleb does. He's been in these positions so much, and, you know, I feel like, you know, credit to the guys, the bigs, getting them open, and everybody else. But, you know, he was on a tear right there, and, you know, we were just trying to do everything we can to get him the ball, you know, try to get stops. But, you know, at the end of the day, we just didn't have enough.
You know, this season had a lot of ups and downs. You guys really got it together in the second half of the year. You know, when you look back, and how do you feel? How would you summarize the season as a whole?
I just feel like I would say we grow. We grow it as we came along. We had some a lot of new guys, so it's not easy kind of, you know, trying to build that relationship and that bond on the court with just practices. You need game reps, and I mean, that's no excuse, but I feel like throughout the year we got better with the game reps, and everybody came along. I mean, you know, I'm so proud of the guys.
You know, some of these guys, you know, you'll never play with again because they're graduating or whatever. You know, what does it mean to be able to play with this particular group?
You know, this group is special. I feel like we built a relationship beyond basketball. You know, we could call each other in the next 5 to 10 years, still have that relationship, you know, be at each other's weddings and all different types of stuff. We're going to be following each other's, you know, career as we go along, whether it's basketball or, you know, real life stuff. So, you know, just so proud of the guys and the relationships we built.
What's next for you in terms of, like, you know, just whether you come back or whatever? How, you know, what's the preparation for you? How much time are you going to take off?
I mean, I'm not sure. You know, I definitely want to get back in the lab and, you know, get better right away. But you know, just enjoy this with the team. You know, even though we didn't win, just enjoy the relationships, and everybody's, you know, moving on and doing different stuff. So, you know, kind of get together, you know, talk to my circle and figure out what's next.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just proud of my guys. The way we battled, obviously. Started out pretty strong, competitive, and then it got away from us for a little bit. But then we battled back. I think we were down, 19, 20 points, and to see us come back and, get it to that close was a special thing. It just shows the character of this team. But yeah, obviously, we wanted to win, and it's, if I were to go out, against any team, they're a very talented, tough team, and all props to them. They did a great job. But yeah, it's the end of a longer college career, but I'm just proud of my guys this game.
I know it's a little sudden. Anytime you lose in the tournament, it's just kind of an abrupt end. How would you summarize your year at Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, it was everything I could have imagined. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and, try a different role, play at the highest level there is in college basketball. And, I think that I did that. We played in such a tough conference against tough teams every game, and coming to the tournament, played even more tough teams. So, it was everything that I wanted. I'm a competitive guy, so I wanted to throw myself in the fire. And I met some more lifelong friends. That's the biggest thing that I've learned throughout playing sports my whole life, especially in college. Is these are the guys that I'll be friends with the rest of my life. So I'm just fortunate for that. And obviously we had a good back end of the season, good run, and we obviously wanted to go further, but I think we made it further than a lot of people thought we would at the beginning of the season.
What's next for Trey?
Obviously gonna soak this one in and gonna hang out with my guys as long as I can. Finish out the school year, and then we'll see. The goal is to play at the highest level still, wherever that may be. I'm gonna go there with a full head of steam. Very optimistic mentality and just ready to attack the next thing. But that's a couple months from now. Just trying to appreciate this one season because it was only a year for me, and I really didn't want to be looking ahead or try to wish it by because I only did have 1 year here, and sadly it just ended. But I still have some more time left in Tucson with these guys, so just trying to appreciate it all still.
Tucson, are you a fan of Tucson?
When I moved in the summer, it was really hot, and that was an adjustment coming from Michigan. But it's good people over there, great food, and obviously my guys will still be there. So just trying to spend a lot of time with them.